Welcome to Everyday Cooking. In this series, I'd like to emphasize aspects of cooking which will help you feed yourself and your family. As a professional chef, I may go a bit faster than you do with a knife, but don't be too impressed by it. As long as it's good at the end, that's what's important. I was born in France in 1935 in a town called Bourg-en-Bresse, not too far from Lyon. Later on, my mother opened a whole string of little restaurants. The last one was called the Pélican, small restaurant in Lyon. She taught me to be very frugal in the kitchen, and I'm still very miserly in the kitchen today. Anything that most people will throw out, I will keep that. I store the item in an empty half-gallon milk container and keep them in the freezer. I began my apprenticeship at age 13 and eventually worked my way up to a restaurant in Paris and to the kitchen of the French Prime Minister at that time, Charles de Gaulle. I decided to come to America for a year or two, and that was at the end of 1959. When I arrived in New York, I went to the Pavilion. It was an extraordinary French restaurant where Pierre Frenet, the executive chef, told me that I could start the next day. After that, I took a job at Howard Johnson. That's where I learned a new way to cook, using ingredients that I'd never used before. Hi, I'm Jacques Pepin. This kind of cooking with naturally good ingredients never goes out of style. And my friend Alice Water from Chez Panisse restaurant will stop by to encourage us to get back to cook with organic produce, the way my mama always done it. Coming up on today's Gourmet. So we have scallop and sole together. Boy, we are some team, I tell you.
Hey, we're doing good today. This is awesome. Well, I'm going to be able to cook like a pro when I'm finished with this.
I hope so.
We've worked together for 25, almost 30 years now. So to know that he is being recognized in this way is incredibly special.
So you want to bang the dough a little bit
That's
like
a wonderful way of doing it, of just banging it like that.
Yeah.
And that spreads it out as you bang it.
Yes.
I learned that in Paris.
I've continued to teach through my book and series, including Art and Soul. Make sure that you put your thumb when you do this. My emphasis is on technique and simple good food, which is at the core of any good chef. What we need is people with potato. And I have potato here. Your potato, put them in the skillet too, and your tomato as well. I love tomatoes. When they are ripe, tomato.
Jacques, we've certainly had fun working with you at your home away from home, KQED in San Francisco, for the last 30 years.
And we've made a lot of great TV programs for public television audiences across the country.
And after all this time, we have finally figured out what your secret is to being the world's greatest chef. Now, it's not your prestigious training, it's not your impeccable technique, and it's not even the fact that you're French, but it's because cooking for you is an expression of love for friends and family. Congratulations, Chef.
For the last 40 or 50 years, I've been making new recipes and trying new ideas.
There is no chef or home cook that hasn't been influenced and excited by you and your work.
Every time I pick up a chef's knife, I think of you. Because, of course, you taught us all how to use one.
Not use teaching by talking or reading a book, but always being hands-on. That's who Jacques Pepin is.
Congratulations, Chef, on your Daytime Emmy Lifetime Achievement Award. No one deserves it more than you.
It's great that for 60 years you've been teaching the world the right way to do something, and I love you for it.
God bless you. Congratulations, my friend. It's actually an understatement of the greatness that you've given to us all. We love you. We love you. We love you.
You know, it's nice to be in the kitchen, but it's better to be in the dining room. And you know, the love of food and cooking is passed down from generation to generation, with favorite recipe at the heart of every family. What do you say to that?
Happy cooking.
Happy cooking.
Happy cooking.
Should I bring that little bottle of champagne?